Hello and welcome. This is a bit of an odd introduction because I just flew down with a couple of bees. So in this episode, I'm not going to be playing in a world. Let's just let them all go. I am not going to be doing any builds. I'm not going to be building anything right now. But I'm going to be showing you some ideas that you can take from these new blocks. I don't know if I've missed any blocks. If I have, please tell me in the comments down below, and I'm really sorry. Because these are all the blocks I could think of in the new 1.15 update. So it introduces honeycomb blocks, honey blocks, bee nests, bees, which I can't say right now. Not grass, honeycomb, and honey in a bottle. That is what I'm going to be using in this. So the first one is a sort of like on this little baby bee. It's like for a electric fence. It doesn't actually work unless you put some sort of redstone in it. If you come close, it makes this buzzing noise. Bit like it sounds a bit like this is like the electric is buzzing or something. And should be buzzing a lot, but this trap. And inside of here are bees. Yes, there are, and they make a bit of a buzzing noise. So that's the first one. The next one is meant just for like a bit of a little experiment for like an apartment flat. You could experiment with some different things. Now you could do better than what I did here. It's just I was going with it quick. And the next one is meant for like a bedroom design. This is your bed. You can have like a lamp, and it actually gives off light because of this. But remember, you're going to need some silk touch for all of this. And if you're playing in survival, this one is a bit of a little room design for the sides. Just remember that it does stick out on the other side, and you could make a lot of things with that. So this is one of the last parts. It isn't the last one. I'm going to do something else as well. So it's meant for a farm place. Right now it's a fox place. Because see how they can't jump out. I can't jump out. They can't jump out. If I go into survival, I could never, ever, ever, ever get out. So they can't get out, which is annoying. But you might want to put in some sort of little staircase up. Otherwise, you might be stuck. Stuck with the foxes. Yes. Stuck with the foxes. Now, this is meant to be only for honey, but since how quick this is, it's too quick. So I'm going to be showing you a little trick that you could do in a little party place. Disco. And it's really funny. So basically what you need is all the things that I'm getting right now. And get your favourite music disc. If you're in survival, just get any music disc that you have. And then get a parrot. Oh, don't forget the seeds. And also a piston and a redstone block. Or you could just use a level button, it's up to you. So what you have to do is you place down your glass block or anything. And then you place down the parrot. You have to tame it really quickly. Okay. Let's just let him do whatever he wants. He's going to get stuck there. Okay, that's where we want you, little parrot. And then you place the glass block right next to it. Now be careful. Be careful what you're trying to do to it. Why can't I do this? And then you have to try to place down a piston, not a sticky piston. If it's a sticky piston, it won't work. And then redstone block. And it will not push if you go like that. Sorry about this. You have to place blocks all around the parrot. So place down one block here and one block here. Don't worry, you can get rid of these blocks and just keep the block that actually looks the best. Ooh, that wouldn't be good. If I just placed that there, I would have took damage. And then you place on that. Break the blocks around it. And then you can get some music coming in. And that is how you make your little bird cage and dancing bird. and he actually dances in the Windows 10 and the Java dances. He used to only work in Java. Oh, he's so cute. We could get a couple of them actually, if we want. Oh, sorry. We could get a couple of them. Now, how should we do this? Oh, and I also want to show you something else. Let's keep the music on. So, this. And then you can use any glass block that you want. Let's just fly it away for a second. So you can use any glass block that you want for this. I'm gonna use purple, because why not? And this is a really, really cool thing to add in. For like a parrot party place. It's pretty cool. Come on, dance! Yeah, I think it is. Okay, there we go. But when you move him, he just got rid of it. When you move him, he just stops. Oops. Sorry. Not that. So you need to dig down. Don't know if I have a big enough place. You could either do that, or I'm gonna have to place the bedrock. It has to be MS. Or you could place down a lava lamp. So place down lava. Remember to turn off fire spreads. It basically means it's like purple lava, which is really, really cool. Or if you don't want to go with lava, you could go with a bit of water, which still adds on that really cool effect. And if you want, you can dig too, and then place down some blocks around it. And place down that. It's like a little lamp, and it looks really cool. And if you don't want to do that, you can just place down your own little part to it, which still looks amazingly cool. Oh, and you can also place, you could just experiment with this. Place down some trapdoors around the place. That looks pretty cool. And if you want, you could just go with slightly more on the cool side. So basically it looks more like it's in the block. It doesn't actually stick out. And I also want to show you another little trick. So say you're building a medieval or just a castle. For the side of it, you might want to think of adding animals, like as a side for like a little hand. And it looks pretty cool, though it will take up a lot of iron depending on how big your castle is. And it just makes it look so much cooler. And you can do it with a giant staircase. It still will look just as good. So now I want to show you something. I don't know if it actually works. I just want to show you something that I just thought of. So get yourself a cacti if I can find it. Cacti, there we go. And then get yourself some leaves, and also why am I getting stacks of leaves? That's odd. Try get where is it? Dead bush. Try get that. So basically you're gonna want to place that, then also not that. Don't want to place down that. So it looks a bit like a stalk for your tree, and this works with loads of cool builds. So you could make a lot with this, and it still works with cacti. Though I honestly do prefer both of them, to be honest, because I'll show you both of them in this. So basically it looks like it's the stalk of your little bush, and in this one it looks a bit like it's a more green stalk. So both of them look really, really, really good, though you can decide on which one you think looks the best, because it's up to you. And if I just think, what else do you need to know about some new blocks and new features that have been added? So I think if you're gonna make a cat house in the corner of your house, let's just use one of these. He's still dancing, and the music has gone. It's good. In the corner of your house, so that you can't really see the actual skull part, you could put a little skull, and it looks a bit like a little ball of string. It looks pretty cool. And that pig. Oh, the baby bees grew. It's annoying. So, that is gonna have to be the end of this episode. It has been a very short episode, to be honest. A really, really short episode. But, it was only just to show you some new cool features to do with the new blocks and some ideas not including honey, like the parrots, the lights, and the two little bushes on the side. And that should be all I have for now, but I will make another video maybe when the new Never update comes, or the snapshots. I will make a video on that, and I will see you all later. Bye.